Welcome to a gameplay demo of Char. The first thing you'll notice is that Char looks like a pretty standard ASCII roguelike, with a few particle effects on torches, and when I do damage to monsters you see the amount of damage floating above the monster. That is true of damage done to you as well. The first differentiator, I think, is the dog's fleeing. That's the D running away. It won't flee indiscriminately, it in fact follows you and just tries to stay out of your combat range until there are 3 or more monsters nearby, at which point in time the pack will all dive towards you. At this point I'm going to use some area damage spells to kind of clear out some of them, and then I'm just going to push the remaining monsters away with another spell. As I dash away from them, you'll notice apostrophes on the map. This is rubble. Terrain actually has heights, and rubble is high enough that you can not walk over it, but you can see over it. And anything that can fly can simply pass over it. And at this point I'll just teleport away and dive straight downward to the stairs. The blue on the screen, the asterisks, are turning into tilts, and that is ice melting. If there isn't enough ice surrounding it, it does turn into water. And in this case I use it to block off a shortcut to the exit of the level. And I will just use a fire spell and just quickly melt through that ice and just rush to the exit in this case. The next level is going to be pretty standard playing. The first thing that happens is I get hit by a centipede which poisons me, and I'm going to start taking damage over time. At this point I'm going to go to town in order to heal myself and get rid of that poison, because I really do not want to get killed over time. And jump cut! Here's a jelly monster. The first thing that happens is I don't do enough damage to kill it, which splits it into another monster, and that's a nice smooth animation. The rest of this level is pretty standard play, just to kind of get a feel for the engine. The leprechaun monster that I just killed stole some money from me and then runs away, and I killed him before he could disappear, so I got everything back. Nothing else really exciting here, except I'm going to use some more spells, which are again more particle effects. I see some powerful monsters here, going to blast over a large area with a cold spell. And then I'm going to use a high damage spell to just kill the remaining monster before he can hit me. One key design decision I made in Char is that you should never die capriciously. You should only die because you made a mistake, not because a spell randomly backfired or because a monster was just too strong. Everything you do that causes your death should be player initiated. You should always have the tools to escape. And part